Hello and welcome to the Dr. Hassan Mustafa Sports Hall in Cairo, Egypt. Day 2 at the 3rd IHF Wheelchair Handball World Championship. Paul Bray here with you for these games. And coming up next, it is Portugal, who are the team coming out on court at the moment, against the hosts, Egypt. Well, Portugal and Egypt started out with 2-0 wins yesterday in their opening matches in these group stages. Portugal winning against India, while Egypt beat Chile. Egypt were silver medalists 2 years ago when they hosted the championship on that occasion, and now we are waiting for the arrival of Egypt. They had a tough battle yesterday against Chile for their 2-set win. It was 9-8, but after golden goal, and 8-7. For their part, Portugal won 8-5 and 8-6 against India. This is all in Group B. Over in Group A at the moment, we have Brazil, Japan, USA and France. At the moment, Egypt are top of this group together with Portugal then on 2 points each. Chile has joined them there, having won their first match this morning against India 2-1. Leaves India at the bottom with 0 points. So whoever wins here today will be in a very good position for the quarterfinals. The way the system works with these two groups of 4 is that the winner of each group plays the 4th place team from the other group in the quarterfinal. That will be on Friday. Coming out there is Ayat Ahmed Saeed, who's been playing a lot in goal, but is also a court player. Captain Sami Mansour. On the left there, number 7. In the other group, defending champions Brazil are top of Group A with Japan on 2 points. The USA earlier today, having lost their opening match against Brazil, beat Japan 2-1 to join them on 2 points, leaving France at the bottom on 0 points. They will be playing, as this match is played in the other hall, Brazil and France. So 4 players on court for each team, a goalkeeper and 3 outfield players. And it's played over 2 sets of 10 minutes, but if each team wins a set, then there is a deciding 5-minute set that is played to decide the match. So it's a set system. It's different to 6-a-side wheelchair handball, where it's played in a 2 times 20-minute match and cumulative score. The advantage, of course, for a team who loses the first set is that the slate is wiped clean and you start again in the next set. So the teams are out and ready to go. The referees for today's match, Joaquim Diep and Daniel da Silva. So with all the introductions made, it will be time for the national anthems.
يجي يتكلم مع عم جد لما يجي يتكلم هو اللي بيقول لي خلي بالك لو بتحسب الماتشات 30 عشان مره عم ترمر. ايوه انا عارفك بس عشان ايه المشكله اهو.
Well, these teams have never met before. Portugal are the current six-a-side wheelchair handball world champions, having won the event which they hosted 2 years ago, while Egypt, as mentioned, were runners-up in the four-a-side world championship 2 years ago, which they hosted here in Cairo. So a lot of experience. On the Portuguese side, look out for Queiroz, who's the fourth top scorer in the competition with 6 goals, 3 of them 2-pointers. For number 10, Geronimo, who's been outstanding while in goal. Pedro Marques, number 21, has been excellent. For Egypt, well, Magdi Talat has been their standout player, second top scorer in the tournament. 9 goals, 3 of them 2-pointers. He's also made 2 saves while playing in goal. Look out also for Mohamed Hassab, number 45, who's on 3 goals. So you have a few designated goalkeepers. Portugal line up with 3. Technically, they can all go on the attack. And indeed, anyone can go in goal. In reality, Egypt actually don't have a recognized goalkeeper, though they've taken turns. Ahmed Saeed has been one of the players. Magdi, Hassab, and Talat have all taken turns in goal. So the goalkeeper comes out of goal, another player can go back in instead. The only rule is you can't have 2 players goalkeeping inside the area, otherwise that's going to be a foul and a penalty. And goals are 1 point normally, but you get 2 points if you do a 360 rotation, blocking one of the wheels and spinning around before the shot. The goalkeeper can get 2 points if they score from their own area. And also a 7-meter penalty will also be 2 points. So it's 2 sets of 10 minutes. But if it's 1 set each after that, then 1 5-minute deciding set to follow. It's going to be does look very similar in terms of the starting lineup for Portugal, with Queiroz, Relvas, Marques and Geronimo. And Abu Zaid there, who's going to start. Talat on court as well now for Egypt. So here we go, then Portugal in the red, throw off against Egypt in the white here in this Group B preliminary round match at the IHF Wheelchair Handball World Championship in Cairo. We're here with you for this game. 4 aside, 1 goalkeeper, 3 court players. Loose ball is recovered by Portugal. Geronimo, number 10, one of the players to look out for. Oh, did well to catch it. Tries to release himself going to the gap. Goes for the straight shot and scores an opening goal for Portugal. It's Ricardo Queiroz. See, he had to think about, can I spin the chair? Can I get a 360 rotation? Felt he couldn't. It was good defending by Abu Zaid to stop him doing it too. Down the other end, and response straight away by Egypt. Scored by Anwar, his first of the competition. That was good play. The ball is stolen back. They've been very, very active in harassing Portugal, even when they're trying to throw the ball off. Off the post, gets a second chance. That's the second goal now for Talat. lucky break and just managed to keep the wheels off the line. Quick response by Portugal, meanwhile, at the other end. Shot going wide. Got a player down. The referee says play on for the moment. Trying to get back up again, but the break is on. Queiroz hammers that one past Abu Zaid. Second goal of the game for him. Plays for Porto. He was actually top scorer for at the World Championships, the six-a-side World Championships 2 years ago when Portugal won the title. They're now racing to get back again. Oh, lovely play. 360. Oh, good save, but another chance. And for the second time, a rebound falls kindly. So Hassab gets his first. It's unlucky for Marquez, who's made a couple of good saves, but seen the rebounds come back in. (3-2), Egypt are leading. Lobs it. First goal of the game for Joao Geronimo. A regular handball follower. The goal's slightly smaller than 7-a-side. They're 3 meters wide, as in 7-a-side, but 1.70 m instead of 2 meters high. Oh, and another fine save, Marquez. Marquez, who's made 4 saves, a 40% save rate, best of the competition. Really, for anyone with more than 2 shots against them. Will that count? That may only be a 1-pointer. It's only given as a 1-pointer. That's a good pickup. And ball is out quickly. The break is on. Away goes Talat. 1-on-1. Marquez on his own. 360. Oh, he's dispossessed. Barely, say the referees. Flat to the hand by Queiroz to knock the ball out. No touch on the hand itself. Into the line. That's good play. Tries to turn. No way around that. They've got to move out a bit. Create a bit of space. Anwar shifts off to the right. Puts a great block on. But it's too hard. And in fact, a double dribble. Called against Hassab. Let off. We're midway through the first set. And Marquez comes out to take the throw. Double dribble again at the other end, this time by Elvas. Egypt have been quick on the break. Hassab thinks about it, now he's away. Portugal very slow to react. 3 against 2. Score again, and Egypt, 2-goal lead now. Anwar. Queiroz, very tightly marked by Anwar. They know the danger, and a team timeout called by Portugal. Take their timeout for this set. Have got a 360 inside there, really under too much scrutiny from the defense.
الجزء اللي فوق كله فوق ماشي نقطه بس مهمه جدا يا شباب. البنت والتعليق بتعمل دبل جريد. يبقى انا اسيب البنت والعب على الولد. اسمعي لما اسيبه لما زهره تسمع على الولد اللي هو الاصل. هدي
So in the centre there, the coach for Egypt, Wael Ali. He won the Junior World Championships on home soil in 1993. He was then captain of the Egyptian beach handball team, which won the World Championships in 2004, also on home soil. And has the distinction that he could become probably the first to win 3 World Championships in 3 different handball codes in his career. Goes for the shot. Dummies the first, but called as an attacking foul. Well, was there movement by the player on the wheelchair? There was. And so it's going to be a suspension for Talat. The judge that he deliberately drove into. It's one thing if you're positioned and you're already there, but if you're in movement when you collide with your opponent, that's different. Geronimo is going to need a little bit of help to get up. Now the suspension is just until the next turnover. Geronimo, who scored 5 from 10 in their opening match. He scored 88 goals in 81 appearances, Geronimo, for Portugal. Their most capped and highest scoring player, just ahead of Queiroz, who's on 78 goals in 65 matches. So, and a fumble of the ball is given away, and now Egypt are back to full strength again. Talat can race on, and they've had to cover quickly. 6 minutes played, 5-3 the lead for Egypt. Claims of double dribble not given into the line. Oh, what a shame, the pass just too short. Geronimo looks for options, goalkeeper comes out to help. Marquez is there, he puts the ball up court. Marquez now turns to go forwards, but Anwar blocks his way. Legally this time, he gets there first. And Queiroz having to work really hard. Luckily gets it through. Relvas has it now and down to the middle, goes for the 360 and scores this time, and they are level. Queiroz. That was good pass by Relvas, just ahead. Anwar almost had a hand on it. Beats Abu Zaid in goal. Expected the shot the other way. And he goes down too. Seems to be okay. No foul this time because it was a legitimate block. There was no movement with the chair for the impact. 5-5 then, 7 minutes played. Earlier today, Chile set India. Need a shootout. Off the post and stays in. That's very nice. Mohamed Hassab, his second. Egypt edged back in front again. Geronimo takes the ball. Relvas really stuck there trying to defend 2 players. Say our apologies. We are experiencing some technical issues with the timing on the sound, so do bear with us. We continue to work on trying to fix that issue. Geronimo. Queiroz. That was good defending. Abu Zaid getting herself in the way, but gets away. 360. That's inside the area on the rebound. That was good goalkeeping. Anwar makes a fine save. Geronimo going for 2 points with that 360 rotation. The first save and the pick-up by Geronimo, though. His wheel was already on the line. Brilliant goalkeeping. Ironically, if he just looked to the other side, Queiroz was free. So 6-5, Egypt lead. We're into the last 2 minutes. Passes to the other side, Anwar. Hassab goes around, 360. Oh, yes, and that could be crucial. 3-point lead now. Forces him wide. Nothing given by the referees. Play on. Geronimo feeling that he was illegally blocked. There was the goal at the other end, though, by Hassab. 2 points that could prove absolutely crucial in this opening set. There's the 360 rotation. Beats Marquez. So play resumes. Portugal off a free throw managed to pull one back. Courtesy of Geronimo. So he missed, but it means a 2-point lead. There's nothing much in it. 1 minute to go. Long ball, run onto that. He's looking for some support. Decides to go for the single goal, but blasts it over the top, Queiroz. And that's a real let-off for Egypt. Queiroz has been covered. Oh, that could be a suspension. He did drive into him. It's one thing to be in front, but the feeling was that he was pushing towards him. We're inside the last minute of play now, so there you can see he drove into him. You can be alongside him, holding your line, but clearly there, he went for him. So he'll be off until the next turnover. Tuba Magdi is being prepared to come back on again. And so for Portugal, a lifeline. So they will attack short-handed on this one. Portugal have to hope they can steal the ball back and get a 2-pointer. You can't have a draw in the set, so if it was tied, they'd go to a golden goal. Oh, good save, Marquez. Time is not on their side. Meanwhile, Egypt are back to full strength again. There's the suspended player, Mohamed Hassab. Ah! Well, they score, but that's only one. She's happy, Relvas. That's her first of the competition. Team timeout, meanwhile, has been called. You literally have seconds remaining. I'm not sure that Geronimo was entirely in agreement that that was the thing to do. He was free on the left, could have run down and got a 2-pointer. Is it? Well, it is the end of the set. 6-8. So here, incidents earlier. So the last goal, in fact, going in after the buzzer had gone. And so Egypt take a 1-set lead. So a good effort by Egypt, who took the lead early on and hung on. Seeing some of the best actions from this first set. A 5-minute break before the second set gets underway.
في الكلام ده كويس بعدين بجري قوي يعني انت بتوضح للدفاع ان انت بتعمل سكرين شويه انت كده بتفوت الكوره واعمل سكرين عشان الراجل ما يخش مستحيل انت بتنزل بدري ويبقاش معاك خلاص ممكن.
That's the reaction. That's how much passion there is in the game. Mohamed Hassab there, who got suspended earlier and frustrated. But he can resume playing. 3 of them on suspensions: Tuba, Asalamdi and Talat, getting suspensions which only last until the next turnover. Well, the score has been readjusted on the clock to 8-7, so it did just beat the buzzer. Not that it makes any difference. It is still 1 set to Egypt. And if you're wondering what those dots are, the coloured dots on the back of the wheelchair, that is the classification number of each player. They are assessed before the competition for the maximum potential for motor performance, and then they're assigned a classification of 1 to 4, which is also colour coded. 4 is red. On the right there, that's a yellow, that's 2. Coaches make sure that during a match they don't exceed a classification of 12, the players on court, but 9 if they're down to 3 players, so they can make adjustments periodically. So Danilo Pereira, Portuguese coach, took them to that World Championship 6-a-side title 2 years ago. Another experienced coach. They also won the International Builder Trophy last month, which they hosted Portugal in preparation for this World Championship. Been very successful, but a lot of that though on the 6-a-side, where they also won the Handball All Championship, which France hosted last year, and 2 years before that, which is a pseudo-European championship. Portugal finished ahead of Spain and France. So, can Egypt make it 2-0, or will it go to a third deciding set? I think there's a technical issue in one of the wheelchairs. Hopefully that's not going to keep Anwar off court. Quickly getting that fixed. There is Magdi Talat. So Egypt throw off the second set against Portugal. They are leading 1-0 after winning the first 8-7. In a tightly fought affair. That's easily taken by Queiroz. Geronimo and Relvas, no change. The Portuguese very much sticking with that trio on court, and Marquez in goal. Oh, it just escaped him. In fact, Portugal have got a free throw off that. There may have been contact on the wheelchair. It went out, and so but it's going to be a throw-in. It is. It's not a throw-in, rather it's a free throw. Relvas will take that, and so let off for Portugal, and Queiroz is loitering on the far side, trying to work out how to get away from his marker, Talat. A quick switch. Oh, good player, Relvas. Took the defender away, and that's another goal for Queiroz. Just couldn't quite get a 360 in before shooting, especially with the defender bearing down on him. So Talat watching him. Oh. Well, we've got a Relvas who's down on the far side. A collision. And she won't be able to get up from there. And on comes Danilo Ferreira to help get her back on her feet. And no harm done. Relvas is away. And immediately she is locked in again. The throw off after a goal in wheelchair handball is taken for the goalkeeper. It doesn't go to the centre. There's the incident again. Well, there seemed to be a bit of a collision. Magdi drove into the side of her. And he's got to be careful. Magdi, Hassab and Talat are all on suspensions already. A second suspension is a red card in wheelchair handball. To the side now, there's a bit of clearance, but it's over the top. That was a poor pass. And goes over the intended recipients, Tuba Magdi. It's going to be a free throw for Portugal. Quickly taken. Relvas. Geronimo goes around the back. Racing down in front. Oh, he's managed to get away. Seemed to be blocked from behind. Play on, say the referees. The ball is loose. Geronimo should get there first. Now Queiroz, one-on-one. Can you get clear? Good save down the centre. Now Egypt on the break. Queiroz has got to race back. Egypt coming in at pace here. Oh, the ball is stolen. Well, a collision now, and down goes Tuba Magdi. They've taken a blow to the ribs in the process, in the collision. They were both racing for the ball. And may have actually been from his own chair as he went down. There's the shove, and Queiroz, somewhat frustrated, shoved him away, and down he goes. And he's going to come off for a breather, and instead on will come Rabi Hosni, the 44-year-old who plays for El Fayoum. Tuba Magdi is playing his 10th international match today. Comes on. Dummies the shot, goes through. Oh, and another brilliant save. It's going to be a throw-in, though, for Portugal, as Magdi Talat is doing a great job in goal. Relvas is going to try and do the switch. Here it comes, a little bit of pace. Blasted, but goes very wide by Rodrigo Vieira, the 24-year-old who's just come on. An intense second set here. Nothing being given away by the side. Now the attack. Spares on the side. That went inside the area. Straight over the line before he shot. That was very unlucky. Foul by Hosni. Relvas just manages to control it off the post. I'm not sure they're going to keep that one in. It's going to be a throw-in for Egypt. 4 minutes played in this second set. 1-0 to Portugal only. Low scoring, but there's been plenty of action. So they spread out, try and stretch the defence, open up some opportunities as Hosni drives in, goes around the outside now. Talat, who's playing in goal but comes out on the attack, does a quick switch to one of the defenders. Talat, good save, Marquez. Ball is loose and it goes out to the side, throw in for Egypt. Long range shot, sails that over the top. Coming up to the midway point in the second set. There's brilliant, quick reaction. The strength of the players is quite something because some of those shots are going very fast. Oh, and another brilliant save. Talat again. Both teams making very few substitutions. It's 3 meters away. The other team. They get the ball now. Vieira, number 5. Moves out Rodrigo. Vieira, I should say. Dummies the long range shot. Looking for a pass, it's not there. And that's another save by Talat. Geronimo is getting a bit of a breather at the back. Effectively the only change they've made so far with Vieira coming on. Side, Magdi. Oh, and another brilliant save, Marquez. What a job he's doing in goal. Relvas. Oh, the ball is fumbled. 6.5 minutes played and an opportunity goes begging. So Ahmed Issam now comes on for Egypt, number 12. He replaces Hosni. And he's going very wide on the left. Ball in, Relvas is in front. Now he goes around the other side. That's good play. Marquez with another save of Talat. He has been one of the standout goalkeepers of this competition so far, Marquez. Play on, says the referee. Oh, and in the end, he does stop with Rabbi Hosni down, the other player. Going to the last 3 minutes, 1-0 only, very low scoring, but no shortage of action. Or indeed shots. Relvas. Oh, just smuggled in low. Quiros. The only scorer so far in this second half. And now Egypt 2-0 down in the second set. Which Talat goes back in towards the middle. Now he tries to go around the outside. Good block. 360. On Marquez with another save. Loose ball comes out. Straight onto Marquez, it's now Marquez for a miss, than a save. It comes up, Esther Marquez goes out with the slide, it's a throw-in for Egypt to keep possession. We're into the last 2 minutes. Oh, does well. Does very well to catch that. The pass almost too far ahead for Issam, but he just gets on the end of it. And brings Egypt back to within 1. One to chase away. Leave it, he says, but is it going to go out? No, he's just kept it in. And scores, Quiros. Brilliant. Just about kept it in, cut back inside. Couldn't quite get the 360 in. But Egypt under pressure again. 3-1 Portugal in the second set. Space down the middle. Talat decides. Now he tries to go free, but Quiros covers him, and Marquez with another great save. And that's going to be a Portugal ball as Relvas is dispossessed unfairly. Just managed to keep herself, but that's, oh, she's feeling that. What an important recovery. There's the initial save, and Marquez, what a job he's doing. And what about this for that last goal? Just kept in play by Queiroz, dummies the shot, cuts inside Abu Zaid and scores. And now the ball is loose, 360. Oh, the temper's getting a little bit frayed. The referee jumps in quickly. Vieira is down. And they're struggling to get up again. Oh, well, Tuba Magdi again drives into him. He's already on one suspension. It's more question, did he arrive there just in time to avoid the suspension? There was the attempted 360 in the shot. There has been a suspension given on both sides, and that's because Vieira reacted to the foul, I think. But meanwhile, it's going to be short-lived because it's a penalty that Queiroz is going to take. And that's a two-pointer, a penalty. So if he scores now, which he does, it's going to be a long way back for Egypt in the remaining seconds. Both teams back to full strength again. 5-1 now to Portugal, and Egypt need two two-pointers just to draw level. You can't have a draw in a set. Free throw. That's one back, Talat, but it's a single point. 5-2. And they've got to push up now and harry the Portuguese with the throw off from the keeper. There was that effort again by Talat. And that is the end of the set. And Portugal pull it back. And it's one set all. It'll go to a third deciding set. 5-2 the final score. A great recovery by Portugal, but very tough defending by Egypt. They really do pressure you, and even when they score, they stay back and pressure the goalkeeper, try and limit the options.
عايز تركيز تاني زي ما احنا ماشيين. انا مشكلتي مش دفاع، انا مشكلتي هجوم. انا ما جبتش الا جولين في 10 دقايق. انا شهرت الجول خليت يبقى احسن جول في العالم. سوء تصويب. يا جماعه روح على الجول، مش لازم اعمل فيها مجدي. وحيد وحيد وحيد. ممكن نفوق؟ هنكسب. ها؟ يلا الفتحه.
Well, an interesting game here between the four-a-side world champions of 2 years ago, Egypt, and the six-a-side world champions, Portugal. Some superb goalkeeping, though, by Pedro Marquez. And Queiroz very active. He's scored already 7 of Portugal's goals, while for Egypt, Mohamed Hassan, 4 goals so far. And in goal, Talat done very well indeed, but also scored 3 on the attack. Marquez stays in goal for Portugal. Egypt tend to switch. Talat plays when he can in goal, although we've seen Issam cover for him. And then what happens is that Issam will defend, and then when the attack starts, Issam stays back and drops into goal, and Talat goes forwards. So we're just about ready to get the third deciding set underway, and quite a few what appear to be some local schools turning out to support the Egyptian team here in their quest for the title that eluded them 2 years ago by the skin of their teeth. So Etelvina, in fact, Daniel Pereira is going to start for Portugal. He came on right at the end of the second set. Pereira is technically a goalkeeper. As you mentioned, you've got to be versatile in wheelchair handball, and so the reality is that players are expected to cover pretty much anywhere. Egypt don't have any listed goalkeeper per se. Everyone expected to play on court if that's what it comes to. The players they pick tend to be versatile enough to do that. Portugal have three, Pereira, Marquez and Nogueira, who are listed as goalkeepers, but we have seen them go on the attack. So this could be an important one for deciding who will be top of this Group B. As Talat looks on. Pereira in the centre plays for Kaishi Duarte, 43 years of age, playing his 24th international match. Pereira, not a big attacking player, just 4 goals to his credit so far, but as mentioned, is a goalkeeper otherwise. So Portugal throw off this third deciding set. 5 minutes to decide in this match. It's been a very entertaining effort all round. Queiroz once Geronimo's missing, somehow covered the ball he lost. Elbas gets the ball free. Yes, he is. Could he get a 360? He goes for it and scores. Great start for Portugal. Eighth goal of the game. Quick throw off, and now suddenly they've left the defenders behind. Portugal tried to intercept midstream. And that's an attacking foul called against Ubamadi. Not happy with the call. Referee's a judge that the Portuguese got there first and he ran into them. See how aggressive the Egyptian defence is now that they're right up, meeting them inside their own half, harassing them. Very different styles. Pereira having to work very hard to even find someone free. Queiroz, he's needing the goalkeeper to come out and help. And now he's got Relvas. Relvas is away if she's quick about it. Goes for the long-range shot, but that is no trouble at all for Abu Zaid. Talat. Talat gets a bit free, takes a straight shot, and Marquez gets a hand on it. What a game he is having. The Porto goalkeeper with another fine save. Just got a hand on it. It was the attempt to get a 360, but they judged that then he charged into Relvas. Turned into the area anyway. Long attempted effort by Relvas was no problem for Abu Zaid. And Another turnover for Egypt. See how hard Portugal are finding it just to get out of their own half at the moment with this very aggressive Egyptian defence. Very good play by them. It explains to some extent why it was so low scoring early on. Queiroz has managed to stay free. Relvas passes it back. 360. Oh, and he scores again. Second goal of this third set, and it's 4-0 now. Well, it's a trade-off for the Egyptians, because if you play very aggressive inside the other half, once they break free, there's a lot of space. Well, we've got what may be another suspension, and if that is Magdi, that's the end of his game. Let's have a look and see. Oh no, it's not him. It was Anwar. They've already had 3 suspensions in the game. We'll see this goal again by Queiroz to make it 4-0. Zara Abu Zaid unable to stop that one. So suspension for Anwar at the bottom of the picture. He'll miss this next attack by Portugal. And Geronimo's come on, and that scored Pereira, his 5th international goal for Portugal. His 24th international match. 5-0 down, and just over 2 minutes remaining only. Goes for the 360. Oh, nearly took his head off. Marquez ducks out of the way. Talat, the scorer. That's a 2-pointer. Relvas is free if she can race onto it now. She hasn't quite got the pace. She tries to lob, but that's over the top of the goal, and there's still a minute and a half to go for Egypt to pull this one back. It was good play by Magdi, who put the block on and allowed Talat to get free and get a 360 spin as well. That's going now. Oh, just beyond their reach. Marquez. Long pass, and that's too far. Do they need to rush it? Geronimo was away, but he was under close scrutiny. Bit of a gamble there. Would have done better to try and bring it up. But you know how difficult that is with Egypt waiting for them inside their own half. Relvas. 360. Oh, Marquez with the save, goes out to the far side. We're inside the last 2 minutes with Egypt needing 3 points just to level it. If they can do that, it'll go to a shootout. 360. Oh, and off the post. Even luck won't go Egypt's way. And that's going to be a throw-in for Portugal. There are no timeouts in the final set, so no chance to get the break, and Marquez has come out to help behind. Maybe hoping to be noticed and draw away a defender. Again, passes down to Pereira. Relvas puts the ball wide for Pereira, but instead it's been collected by Talat. Thanks for the 360. Oh, and again off the post. Goes for the 360. He has to. His time is not on their side anymore, and that's scored this time though. Talat. Have a quick look and see. He tries to spin. Very good defending by Geronimo. 60 on that side there. And that is scored. But in the end, the time runs out. And it is a win for Portugal in the third set. Great relief for the Portuguese, and Egypt running out of time in the end. And so it is a 2-1 win for Portugal, who go top of the table, and the host nation come away empty-handed today, but are still looking like a sharp outfit, tough in defence. And of course, all these teams will go through to the quarterfinals. It's just you want to finish ideally in the top two to avoid the top two seeds on the other side in the quarterfinals. So 2-1 it is for Portugal. Congratulations to them. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got 2 more matches later on. Hope you can join us for that. But now, from me, Paul Bray, goodbye.
Tu estás a ganhar 40 segundos do fim, vais fazer contra-ataque direto. Hã? Muito bem, gente.
خد السكر اعمل ايه؟ موكشا شايف الحكم كل مره بيحسبها عليا، جاي تحجز وتقول لي مش فاول. مين اللي بيحسب فاول؟ انا ولا الحكم؟ فين دماغك؟ زميلك رايح بالكرة على الجون يجيب جول، تعمل لي فاول عسير. والحكم انت شايف عمال يعمل فيها ايه؟ فين علينا؟ مجدي فين؟ يلا فتحي مجدي فين؟ ولا حصل حاجة، عندي ماتش بالليل. خلصت. اوكي؟ الماتش ده صفحة واتقفلت. عندي ماتش بالليل اكمل. احنا اللي خسرنا نفسنا، احنا اللي ادينا للجون، الكرة في ايده، لما شوطنا زي المحترمين الكرة دخلت في الجون مظبوط. صح؟ شكرا يا كابتن توبة على الكلام الكتير. شكرا على الكلام الكتير. فتحة يلا. يلا ديك ديك ولا حاجة حصلت خلاص الماتش خلص. 1 2 3 بص ولا حاجة حصلت خلاص. عوضك ماتش بالليل.
ايوه خلاص
يا ابني فركش، هو ماتشين وتفيد على ماتشين.